5 keys to victory tonight against the Dallas Mavericks. You would think key number 1 is Luka Doncic, but it's not. Key number 1 is Derek Lively. I will never forget, it was around this time last year at the Derek Lively breakout game against the Chicago Bulls. I think he had like 9 offensive rebounds. He made Vooch look old. He is the worst type of center matchup for Vooch. He's athletic, he's quick, he can guard Vooch out on the perimeter, he can close out on Vooch while still protecting the paint. He's a monster on the offensive glass. He's a lob threat. Derek Lively is a problem, and he is the worst type of center in a matchup against Nikola Vucevic. So the key is to try to contain him. If we can keep him under 5 offensive rebounds a game, that kind of greatly enhances our chances of winning. The problem is, last year at this time when we played them, they didn't have Daniel Gafford too. Daniel Gafford is also the worst type of matchup for Nikola Vucevic. So we got to try to keep their centers off the offensive glass. It's going to be a long night. They're both going to be catching a lot of lobs. Key number two is Luka. We got to try to keep him off the free throw line. He is one of the greatest foul merchants the game has ever seen. He's up there with James Harden, Joel Embiid, dudes who their whole offense is kind of based around the fact that they're going to get 15 to 20 whistles a game. So we got to try to keep him off the free throw line. If we can keep him under 15 free throw attempts, that also is going to greatly enhance our chances of winning this game. Key number 3, we got to match them with the three-point shooting. The Chicago Bulls lead the NBA in three-point attempts a game. We're shooting 38%. The games where we get over 40%, we are much more likely to win. There's been games we've been, damn near at 50%. Then there's been games where we're at the low 20s. So the Mavs, they're going to come out. They're going to shoot threes, obviously. Klay Thompson, Luka, Kyrie, Quentin Grimes. Like, they're filled with shooters on the perimeter. The Bulls got to keep getting those three-point shots up. They got to really hope that they fall. Key number 4 is Zach LaVine. I need aggressive Zach LaVine. We haven't seen like a true full game of aggressive Zach LaVine. We've seen flashes, we've seen blips, and he's been good this year. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's been bad. He just hasn't been aggressive. He's been letting the offense come to him. In a game like this where we got Luka and we got Kyrie creating shots, I need to see aggressive Zach LaVine. I need to see him looking for his shot, trying to be the guy, bumping that trade value up, man. Zach LaVine, he's looking like a prime trade candidate this year. Teams like the Lakers should be interested. The Nuggets should be interested. But now it's at the point where you could have got him for free over the summer. Now you got to give us something. Now the price went up. The price of the brick went up. So Zach LaVine, man, keep pumping that trade value up. Keep playing aggressive. Look for your shot tonight. And key number 5, let's keep that pace up. Let's just keep running. We have the highest pace in the NBA so far. It's been some ugly basketball at times, but at the same time, it's been fun basketball, and it's been basketball that's led to us coming back in a bunch of these games. So against the Mavericks, we got to keep that pace up. Luka's one of the greatest guys I've ever seen at just controlling the pace of a game. He never lets you speed him up. He always goes at his own pace. So the Bulls, they got to try to do what they can to speed that guy up to try to get him off his rhythm. So those are my 5 keys to victory tonight. If I missed any, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments how many points you think Luka's going to go for tonight. The Chicago Bulls, I would bet good money that they'll give up 70 to somebody this year. That's how bad the defense is. Luka might be the prime candidate for that to happen.